Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and today we have some updating to do on our account. For one, we get to have another slot in our districts. Let me hear you say, heck yeah. We need a little bit of a better person to put in there, but you know what? We're farming our own versions of those now, so I ain't too worried about that. And hopefully today I'll actually remember to come back and check on my expeditions and do the thing, because I'm constantly forgetting to do the thing. What's wrong with me? I get them started, I get a couple of them done, and I never actually finish them. I'm just leaving diamonds right on the table. So one thing I'm very excited to get done today is to get our traits in order on our female Lionstone. I think that's going to be a huge upgrade to our account. You can see we got kind of a poopy energetic here, and we don't want a poopy energetic, we want a good energetic. And we also want to have sanguine and hulking on her, as we are not using any of those champions in our main team that would give us those traits to begin with. One good thing that we have going on here is a marriage challenge, which is always helpful when you're doing a bunch of marriages. But the conundrum that we're having right now is that I need to have some copies of Ambitious to be able to put onto people to guarantee a trait. Specifically, I'm trying to guarantee this Sanguine because I do not have the Mythic Companion and I am doing this off of a summoned champion, so it's imperative that I get it right the first time. Now I wish even more that I didn't start leveling this companion up, but you know what? It's fine. Having the legendary Lionstone for the duration of time that we did really helped us out, so, you know, it wasn't so bad. But we're gonna go ahead and marry a couple of these, and we're gonna have to bust most of our energy potions just to try to make sure that we can get this done. And hey, while I'm fornicating my companion, why don't you go ahead and go to your code redemption area and type in BLD Loot Boy. This is not the first place that I've actually seen the code, but hey, somebody said it in our chat, so I'm gonna shout him out. Good job, Elise. Way to help the community. You are an original gangster, or whatever is supposed to be cool these days. I don't know. Now, ideally here, I think that we need a male and a female, and we're gonna have to do a bunch of extra marriages to guarantee that we get the stuff that we need. And man, that's expensive, but that's okay. It's fine. Good, we got what we needed, and one just for the extra chance. Maybe I didn't need to bust the energy potions on it right away, but I just felt like doing it, so I did. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know, at this stage, I am putting Loyal, Noble, and Honorable onto my male Lionstone, so I can put Ambitious then onto my female Lume. And luckily, in this instance, the clan trait has a lower chance of transferring, so usually I get what I want, but every now and then you end up getting a clan trait and you just gotta do it again. What are you gonna do, right? Alright, and hopefully we get exactly what we want here, because I don't have a lot of copies of Loyal on green characters. Very nice, how much? I already used commons to transfer over all of the traits that my female Lionstone had, and then I also matched up all of those traits on this lower level guy. The nice thing is I don't have to put a Sanguine onto this guy because he is one rarity lower. So I have one less trait that I have to cancel out, and that helps me get this done a little more efficiently. So now I put the Ambitious over top of the Fierce. And you know, usually I absolutely hate doing this, but I must just love my female Lionstone because I'm actually excited right now. I don't even mind going through the extra steps. Although there is also the marriage challenge going on, so I know that I'm not really wasting any rings by doing this. So I am going to be replacing my energetic here, but that's because it is, as I said before, a poopy energetic. Hi. I'm Rage Panda, your resident idiot. I forgot that I was trying to marry to a female, and now I wasted moving this Ambitious over, and my life hurts. So I have prepared myself a male Trevain of mythic quality because I need to transfer the Sanguine onto him so that I can then transfer the Sanguine onto my female Lionstone. Ain't that a treat? Gotta say, and I know everybody thinks this every time, but their sorting system for marriage is absolute garbage. You really need to work on that if it's gonna be the main selling point of your game. Kind of a big deal. Alright, I got some green Trevains here that I am unfortunately just gonna take a couple of YOLOs, and then if I gotta marry some stuff around to make it work, I'll do that. If the YOLOs don't work, oh, it hurts to have to cover up the mistake that I just made. All right, step number 1 can be complete, I suppose. Even though this is step number 15 or whatever. We've canceled out all of the bottom traits. We know we're gonna get Sanguine over there, and then it'll be on a dude, and we can transfer it over again onto our lady pants, the Lionstone. And this is why we think things through instead of rushing them like a bunch of noobs. That also adds a couple of steps, and by a couple I mean a lot, because we now have to take this guy and get an ambitious onto him, and we have to get an agile onto our female Lionstone. Alright, we got guaranteed agile coming at you. Hooray! Okay, finally, after just so much, we get to put one of the traits that we want to have on our character. If I was being the most efficient possible, I would probably be marrying on my energetic into the place that it's going to go before I did all this other stuff. But you know what? I'm just going to be letting that one fly and not guaranteeing it because I have as many energetics as I possibly want to try to put on her. And I hate guaranteeing traits anyway. So one way or the other, it's going to end up being a gamble. Who cares? Oh my goodness, this has been taking forever. Partially because I'm not fully awake yet, and partially because it's a convoluted, stupid system that is not well put together, and the sorting function is awful, and you end up spending 1,000 years scrolling through dudes trying to pick the right one to click on. Oh god, I hate it. Anyway, so we got all of these canceled out now, and we're going to definitely get our hulking, and we're going to be a pretty hybrid, so we're going to be happy with that. We're going to let it be water under the bridge all of the time I just spent doing the thing. And of course, I'm left now with no energetic to put back onto my character that is a max level one, but we're gonna try to get just something, anything on there, just hoping for the best. But we got the majority of what we want to have here, and this is going to be a powerhouse of a character in terms of buffing the rest of our team. I just need energetic so she can survive long enough to do it. Everything is healthy. Every single trait that I want to transfer. I'm just gonna send this one for a little extra vigor, and well, I was hoping to get loyal from it and then that would be good enough for now, but we'll take a little vigor. It's fine. I was gonna do this for multiple people today and like get my traits in order, but I'm pretty much out of time to record at this point. All right, you know what? I have 2 of these mythic male luxuriants. I will probably never even use one, and energetic or loyal would both be good, you know? I'm just gonna go for it, you know? I'm just gonna throw it out there. No big deal. And we're definitely gonna get what we want because we worked so hard here. Please, baby. All right, it's loyal. You know, it's loyal. That is the second best thing we could have gotten there, but it still ain't very good. All right, now we're going to have a little talk about the hard truth about games like this. There's always the temptation when you have a goal in your mind that you're going to go out and you're going to do the thing and you're going to get it done no matter what, and that's the way it's going to be. Now, I happen to have enough to raise 6 Travain companions up if I wanted to, and just bust them out. But honestly, I should not spend those resources because my character is in a good spot right now. They're not the best or as perfect as I want them to be, but they are perfectly usable, and there's no reason that I need to spend that stuff to just try to get the thing done just because I want to get the thing done. So I'm going to take my own advice here, and I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to naturally come across some people that have energetic on them that I can marry off, and that's going to be better for my account overall. So we're showing a little restraint here, even though I really wanted to have her perfect, especially when I'm making content for you people. I really want to have the exact perfect thing. But you know, we're going to make up for it a little bit here. We're going to enhance all of this equipment up. We got a ton of stuff that we can chuck into here, so I'm gonna just make all of her equipment level 10, and I think that'll be pretty good for now. So we got all of those bumped up, and before we do the weapon, we're gonna do a little a little sneaky, slightly irresponsible thing here. We're going to use a couple of Senate orders, and we're just going to see if maybe we could get a cheeky little mythic weapon, because I don't have one for tanks yet at all. So, you know what? It's fine. Wow, that was terrible. I just did 32 Senate orders trying to get mythic equipment, and I got one. And it's, from what I've heard, it's supposed to be a 10% chance. I'm going to do 15 more. 15 more. I'm doing it for the grams, doing it for the instas. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they lowered the rates on that or what, but that's terrible, and I didn't get anything. And I'm not loving it, you know? I guess sometimes you're just unlucky, and this was my time to just be unlucky. Now we can see how many marriages it actually took. 40? I had to do like 40 marriages to get all of my traits the way that they needed to be. Now partially that's just because I didn't have all the stuff available that I needed to, and partially probably like 4 marriages came from me making mistakes, but mostly that's just how many it took. I'm sure that the hours of work I just did are gonna edit down into a 4-minute video, but you know, it is what it is. Next up on the docket, we have this homeboy still chilling with an athletic. That's gotta go away. We want that to become energetic. And I kind of want to make the agile into a Lionheart now that I have that option. Feel like that might be better for his overall bursting DPS, since I am not going Speedy Boy build on this whole team here. That being said, I do kind of want to go Speedy Boy on my female White Eyes, because I think that she benefits almost more than anybody. And so all I need to do for that is get this Hexproof turned into a Focused. I kind of want to replace Male Tide on this team. I just don't, I'm tired of having legendary people, right? Like female Devala legendary is worth having on your team 100% of the time because she's broken and overpowered. But perhaps I could be doing better than this Male Tide Storm. I'm not exactly sure who I would put in instead of that. Maybe a big beefy male Fulgur would be good, but it would be silly to put a Fulgur on the team right after putting hulking on my other person, so I'm probably not going to do that. Could explore some of the lesser utilized people to try to make them exciting on my team. I do think Male's Ace is in a good spot right now for his countering to the female Devala. I think that can be really good. A lot of these people, by the way, you'll notice that nothing changed about Male's Ace at all. And he went from, in the early tier lists, when people didn't know what the hell they were talking about, he was bottom of the barrel garbage trash, and then for a little while he was good, and then he's bottom of the barrel garbage trash, and then now he's supposed to be really good again. Well, why does it keep changing? It's because people are just saying stuff they don't know, so they're just trying to figure out the best they can figure out, and they're gonna be wrong. So that is exactly why I made a video talking about how terrible tier lists are, and don't listen to them. Just do what you're gonna do and use what you're graced with on your account. You're gonna be happy that way. And by all means, please gaze upon the majesty of my female Lionstone. She is going to be so incredible. She's doing her strength boosting, she's doing her total damage boosting, all stacking up, giving people crazy amounts of damage. Like, this team is going to be doing so much better now, especially since I have some sustain in and we're building towards stacking damage as the fight goes on. I think that's going to be absolutely huge, and I'm very happy about it. So, sorry I didn't get all of my characters done today, but that took literally hours. So, I want to thank you for watching. I have been RagePanda1, and I will see you in the next one.